Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome to another Sunday Night Live. What's up, everybody? Hope you're doing all right tonight. Check it out. We got some good stuff tonight. And I just want to welcome each and every one of you guys up in here. My name is Be Real from Be Real 420. And my channel is where we discuss anything and everything that's 420 related. And we got one, we got two, we got three, and we got 4 strains to check out. Now, I've never talked about this vendor on the channel before. As you guys know, my channel is mainly about finding the best bang for your buck. And that's what this is all about. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that's in the live. Make sure you guys are liking, make sure you comment, and let me know that you're in here so I can say, hey, what's up to you. And then, of course, if you're not already subscribed, subscribe, because we do anything and everything that's 420. So we got a new vendor on the channel, Flowgardens. Now, you may have heard about them. They have a good reputation, indoor cultivation. They're supposed to be really good stuff, really good genetics, but they are a little bit on the pricey side. However, last week, when J Grows 420 did not have a flower drop, I reverted to this and got a 50% off sale. So I got all my eights for half off. So I only paid like what, $17.50 for each eight. Okay, so it wasn't a bad deal. Normally it's like somewhere between 35 and 40 bucks, and then they have the small batch for around 45 and 8. Now that's a little bit pricey for me, but if it's worth it, I'll spend a little bit extra, but I was able to get it for half price. So today I'm going to show you what I was able to get for half price. Because remember, this channel is all about showing you my journey to find the best 420 products for the best price and for the best deal. So I'm going to go ahead and welcome you all into the live. Let me go ahead and start from the beginning and say hey to each and every one of you. We got TJ in the live. He goes, hey. We got Jerilius. He goes, what up? 100. Fire. What's up, Jerilius? That's my brother from another mother. Make sure you guys say what's up to Jerilius and welcome him to the community, the 420 community. That's my brother from another mother. We got Mario. He says, hey, be real. Peace sign. What's up, Mario? We got Jeffrey Barksdale. What's up, Jeffrey? That's my moderator, one of my moderators. And I want to say thank you to Review Sesh. He says, hey guys, I hope you are all doing well. Review Sesh actually made my thumbnail tonight. So guys, go over to Review Sesh. Make sure you subscribe to him. Say thank you for helping Be Real out with his thumbnail. I was kind of busy today, and I said, hey man, I could use a little bit of help. He used to help me back in the day. And he's like, man, I got you. So he did a great job on the thumbnail to represent all 4 strains. Man, I'm so excited, guys. Have you ever had Flowgardens before? Let me continue with the comments. Yo, we got High 420 CS. What's up, man? He said, let's effing go, fam. Hope all is well. And then Mario says, hey, Review Sesh. Raymond is in the house. He says, cheers. What's up, Raymond? Welcome to the live. And we got Dennis Halterman. He says, hey, Be Real. We got Rich's Buds. Guys, you just keep coming in. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button as you come in. And remember, when we get to 20 likes, we will take a dab. So tonight, we will be unboxing 4 different eights that I got from Flowgardens. Like I said, I got this for half price. Usually I won't pay that much. Let's go ahead and see what it's all about. I got a couple joints packed up and ready to go. So which one should we look at first? Which one should we look at first? Let me grab my white tray so that we can look at it and get it up close and personal. Make sure as you guys are coming in, let me know, what are you smoking on? Again, have you ever had Flowgardens? Let me know, guys. I appreciate it. It's been good to see each and every one of you guys again. It's been a few days, so I'm glad to see all of you guys up in this live. Yo, so we got 4 different strains to check out. We're going to be smoking on a couple of them. Let's go ahead and get this tray. So the first one we're going to be looking at is going to be Alien Grapevine. Now, if one of my moderators wants to put the lineage in the comment section, feel free. Now, this is going to be good genetics. The stuff that's in from Flowgardens is going to be premium genetics, okay? So on the front, it says Flowgardens Indoor Cultivation, Cannabis Flower Premium. So it is less than 0.3% THC by dry weight, so it is considered hemp, and it is a 3.5. It's called Alien Grapevine. It's going to be 30% THCA and indica dominant. So I'm real excited about that. On the back, it has the purpose. It talks about cultivating health and happiness through high quality cannabis. It's got a warning label 21 up, grown in the USA, lab tested, indoor grown, very important to me. I don't know about you, but I prefer indoor. And if you're interested in checking anything out, you can go to that website. I am not encouraging the sale or promoting the sale of anything. This is my journey and my journey only. Make sure you follow your local laws and jurisdictions. Yo, we got Texas Tiff 420. Guys, go over there and make sure you subscribe to her. She just started her review journey. And of course, if you review, make sure you mention it so that we can encourage people to go subscribe. So I want you guys to go over and subscribe to Texas Tiff. Make sure you go subscribe to Raymond. Make sure you subscribe to Rich's Buds. You know, anybody and everybody that has 420 related content, I want you guys to make sure you're subscribing to each other. Okay, so let's go ahead and check it out. Now, I do have a cone pack. I was really excited about this one, Alien Grapevine. So I'm expecting it to be kind of great. So let's go ahead and see. You guys know I really love fruity stuff. I love gassy stuff. Um, I love candy. So if you could mix them all, that's my preference. But let's see what we got here. Got a terp lock bag. So, all right. Nice. Look at that. Lots of purples on that one. And guys, let me see if I can do a better zoom in on that one too. Let's do a good zoom on that. Man, that is just beautiful in the bag. Let's go ahead and pull them out onto the tray. And I'm going to pull this. Whoa, that was almost pulled the plug out of the wall. Caught my foot on the phone. I almost pulled the phone out of the wall. Here we go. Pulling this light over so I can get a better light. Sorry about that. If you guys saw my phone shake just now, I literally caught the cord and almost pulled it out of the wall just now. All right, let's try that again. Yo, what was that all about? Sorry if my finger's a little bit dirty. I've been grinding up stuff. But man, look at the purples on this one. This one is super purple and it is crystalled out. This one has a really strong nose on it too. Yo, we got Ruben in the house. Ruben Walls is one of my moderators. Joe is one of my moderators. Yo, we got Final Stage. He says, yo, 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 be real and Ruben. Hopefully the light's hitting really good so you guys can see this really nice. Look how it's glistening in the light. You can see the crystals. It's purple, super purple. Now let's talk about what am I smelling? I'll be honest with you guys. This reminds me of Blockberry. Like it's super cherry, super citrus. It just reminds me of Blockberry. Have you ever had a good Blockberry? That's what it smells like to me. I was expecting kind of a grape, but I'm getting more of a citrus and I'm getting more of like a cherry. Let's see if I can get a better light on this. Sorry guys, I keep catching everything on my foot or on my hand. There we go. Yeah, my fingers are dirty because I was grinding some stuff up. But man, look at the orange hairs on that. Now let's see, is this sticky or not? Whoa, look at the hang time on that, yo. That's sticky. Huh. Wow. Sorry, my hands look like they're dried out, don't they? Yeah, it's still going. Wow, that's super sticky. Man, look how beautiful that is. Now this one has a really great nose. If you ever had Blockberry, that's really what it reminds me of. So let's go ahead and do a snap. Well, let's do a squish first. This is a different bud, by the way. Just grab whatever it is. Really sticky. This one's really sticky. Yeah. So I know they just dropped a couple strains, and I don't think this was one of the ones they just recently dropped, but I'm about to open a bag and show you the difference and show you how fresh like the new stuff is, but this is still pretty fresh. Let's do a snap on this. Wow, man, guys. Thank you so much for hitting that like button, guys, as you come in. More purple on the inside. And I appreciate everybody that's joining because I forgot to tell everybody I was going live. Huh. Man, this stuff is really sticky. Look how purple that is on the inside. Another nose nug. Man, yeah, it reminds me of Blockberry. Have you ever had Blockberry from like Chappelle Mary? Or even possibly Halle Berry from Black Tie CBD? That's what it reminds me of. Wow, man, that's super sticky. And let me catch the comments real quick and let me go ahead and say hi to everybody that's just now joining in. I appreciate you guys saying hello to each other. This is a great community. And Raymond says definitely some good buds, very beautiful. Raymond says beautiful for real. Jeffrey says hello to everybody. All right. I appreciate you guys saying hello to everybody. So this right here is the alien grapevine. So I guess it kind of does have a grape. It has a berry flavor to it. I'm getting cherry. I'm getting berry. I'm getting citrus. That's kind of what blackberry kind of smells like, right? Very, very nice, guys. So this is from Flowgardens. This is going to be, in case you're interested in checking out, this is going to be the alien grapevine. 30%. Not bad. Very strong nose. Very, very strong nose. I do have a cone packed up of this one. We are going to be smoking this one. And it is straight purple flower. Talk about purple power. Yeah, it's got some purple to it, doesn't it? Look at that. Look at that purple, man. What? What? Hit your like buttons. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Guys, remember, when we get to 20 likes, we take a dab. Do you want to take a dab with Be Real? What are you guys smoking right now? Leave a comment on what you're smoking. And I'm going to save all this for later. All right, the next one that we have. Well, here, let me zoom back in. The next one that we have is going to be Will Funk. This one comes in at 22% THCA, but it has a whole 1% of CBGA. This is going to be a hybrid. I wonder if I'm going to get that full body entourage of. All right, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Will Funk. Now, this is another one. I've never had Will Funk. Have you guys ever had Will Funk? I believe this might be one of the new ones, but I'm not sure. It does have a terp lock bag, so somewhat child-proof. You got to get your thumbnails in there. Give me 1 second, guys. And like I said, let me know what you guys are smoking on. So this is going to be the Will Funk. Okay, so this one has a very strong earthy, peppery, and like an OG flavor. This is reminding me of like an OG. So like real classic smell, you know? And then it has a little bit of funk to it. Yeah, absolutely. This is called Will Funk by Flowgardens. So if you guys are interested in checking this out, I do not have a code, but they do have a 15% off for first time. So if that's what you want to check out, encourage you to go check it out. Let's go ahead and put this out onto a tray. Let's see what we're looking at. Raymond says it's frosty. So this is my first look at the Will Funk. So Mario says that would be my kind of strain. Earthy sounds good. And guys, if you're just now joining my channel for the first time, please subscribe. We're on our way to 700 subscribers. We're pretty much at 650 right now. So I would appreciate it if you're not already to go ahead and subscribe. So let me go ahead and take another nosedive onto it. It's got a nice look, very lime green, light green, dark greens accenting it with some nice orange hairs. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of a good OG. Kind of reminds me of like an 818 OG from Shop Hella Mary. Guys, don't forget to use code BeReal at Shop Hella Mary for 10% off. And I say thank you because I've had like 3 or 4 coupon sales from Shop Hella Mary in the last few days. And before that, it was like almost a month before somebody used code BeReal at Shop Hella Mary. So I appreciate it. I know it comes in spurts, and I appreciate you guys supporting it. It does a lot for the channel. So, but yeah, this kind of reminds me of kind of like an 818 OG from Shop Hella Mary. So let's see, what kind of stickiness do we have? And that's the, let's see, we got some good sized buds. Let's see if we can get a bigger bud for you. Get a little bit closer for you. So this one's got some nice frostiness to it. Wow. That one was probably smashed in the bag a little bit. See how it's flat on one side? That's nice, isn't it? Very keefy, as you can see. So let's do a squish test. And Gerilius, I got you, bro. I got you, bro. We're going to have a nice little sesh sometime. I was over at his house watching football. And Roll Tide, Alabama won yesterday. Yeah, nice stickiness. It's like, let's see. And I haven't even broken it in half yet, so it's pretty good considering. I haven't even snapped it in half. It's going to be stickier on the inside. Let's do a snap. Right. Jurelia says, "Go Dogs." If you're from Georgia, shout out to my Georgia fans. So let's see. So I'm getting more of that OG slight citrus on the inside. When I say slight, I mean slight. It really, really does remind me of 818 OG. Maybe not quite as gassy, you know? So leave a comment if you want to see me review this one. And we can smoke a bowl of this one tonight if you would like to see what it tastes like. But let's move on to the next strain because we got a couple of these to smoke tonight. So that one was the Will Funk. Okay. In case you're interested, we just looked at Will Funk. All right, so guys, next on the list, we have two more to look at, and then we're going to smoke. Now, this one I believe is one of the new ones. I'm not mistaken. This one was the most beautiful one of the four that I looked at. I opened them all just so I could have easy access. So this is going to be Blue Runt coming in at 33.06% THCA. It is an indica. This one, and by the way, all of these, I weighed them. They all weighed at least 3.8 to 4 grams. So this is only supposed to be a 3.5. Some of these weighed 4 grams, by the way, just so you know. This one might be one of those because it fills up the bag. This is one of the big buds. So not all of these had big buds. I was kind of surprised, you know what I'm saying? If I'm going to pay, $10 a gram, $15 a gram to some of these places, I want big buds. All right, let's go ahead, check it out. Whoa, you see what I'm saying? Look at the size of the nugs on this bag. It literally fills the bag. Obviously, I don't have this one packed in a cone, so there's more in the bag. But look at the size of these nugs. Look how beautiful and frosty that is. Oh my goodness, guys. This one definitely has it right here. It's got gas. It's got floral notes, surprisingly. Citrus. Man, it's just so much going on. Guys, I really wish I had packed up a cone of this one because I'm a big fan of runts. But I was like, let me switch it up and review something else because, guys, I was smoking on pink runts with my boy Jay from Shop Hello Mary today. Guys, if you like berry, floral, and runts, like piney runts, get the pink runts from Shop Hello Mary and use code BREAL. You will thank me later. And then get like the triple berry rosin from Shop Mary, or even try the Blazy Susan rose cones. I promise you, you'll thank me tomorrow. But this one is the most beautiful of all four, and this is one of the fresh ones. I believe this one just came out on their website, and you can tell the difference. You can tell how much more fresh this is compared to the others. Can you guys tell the difference? Leave a comment if you can tell the difference. I can definitely notice how big and fresh this looks. Look at the structure of this nug. This is the best one of the four so far. This right here is going to be the Blue Runt. If you're interested in checking out anything from Flowgardens, so far this one stands out to me the most as far as looks and nose. I will also say that the Alien Grapevine had a wonderful fruity blackberry type nose. So just so you know. Whoa, look at those dark hairs. I do not want to break open this one tonight. This one's going on IG. You know what I'm saying? Shoo. Guys, that's beautiful. Blue runs. I wonder if it's a little bit cheesy. But it is crossed with blue power and something else. I'm not sure. Yeah, I just want to go deeper and deeper. We won't go any closer. Gee whiz, guys, this one's amazing. All right, we're going to take one of the smaller nugs and we're going to do a squish on this one. Jay, we got to smoke this one together. Yo, we got Baked Asian Bean in the house. What's up, homie? You remember Flowgardens? He said, beautiful buds, homie. Oh, it's just falling off. This is like, this reminds me of like, this is the most high-end flower of the bunch for sure. This batch right here out of the four, this is the best so far. But this reminds me kind of like, my mind went blank for a second. Only Zaw, Only Hash and Only Zaw. He had really high quality flower, and you know how it just kind of falls apart. Oh, look at that. All right, does it have a good snap though? It's just softly falling apart. Man, it's so nice, guys. Look at the inside of that. Let's go. We got stoned after dark. What's up, brother? If you are a brother, I don't know. Brother or sister, I don't know. I don't know what gender you guys are sometimes. Awesome. He said he's chilling. That's beautiful, man. Hey, now, let me go ahead and, man, I bet you that would be good for washing. Let me go ahead and get a good whiff of this real quick. Yeah, definitely has like more of that citrus. It's got some, this one's got some gas to it. So let me go ahead and check out the comment section, make sure I don't miss anybody. You know, I'm just like looking down as I'm talking to you and just making sure I don't miss anybody. Awesome. I appreciate you guys stopping in. Make sure you hit that like button. Like I said, when we get to 20 likes, we're going to hit a dab. All right, let's put these away. Dude, I can't wait to try this one. This is the Blue Runts, guys. So if you're interested, this one impresses me the most so far as looks, okay? So if we're basing it off of looks, so far the Blue Runts wins. Absolutely. I would say that the alien grapevine has the second best nose, or maybe the best nose. And it definitely comes in second for the color of the purple. I love that. And now we have the last one, and we also packed a cone of this one. Let me grab that one. Give me 1 second. And I know some of you guys may have seen Space City review a couple of these yesterday. And I want to give a shout out to Blazing Fire. Blazing Fire is the one that told me about this Flowgarden sale last week when it was 50% off. So shout out to Blazing Fire. But yeah, Space City reviewed a couple of these. I told him about the sale, and he ordered some, and he did some of his live review on these yesterday. I don't know which strains he did, but I know that one of his favorite strains is Shoreline. And so I was like, I'm curious. I've heard really good things about Shoreline. Well, this is going to be Ice Cream Breath crossed with Shoreline. And so it's going to be 28.66% THCA percentage. So we'll see. And it has less than 0.3% by dry weight of THC. So same information, just like the others. Let's go ahead and check this one out. Now I'm real excited about this. Like I said, Shoreline, I believe, is like one of Space's favorite strains. And so it made me curious about it as well. This one also has an amazing nose on it. Now he said that he thought it had a really nice nose and it looked good and it burned good on all the flowers he bought, but he said that it didn't have a lot of flavor. I'm not sure which strains he ordered, but he said his strains didn't have a lot of flavor. Well, guys, I've not tried any of these yet. So the nose on all of these are great. They all look great. So I'm just hoping that they finish strong. Let's get some good flavor and nice effects. So this is going to be the ice cream breath, not ice cream cake, but ice cream breath crossed with shoreline. Let's go ahead and pull these out and see if we're working. And if you're just now joining the live, make sure you hit that like button, comment, let me know you're in here, and of course, subscribe. So I would say that this one looks very, very, very nice. Probably one of the prettiest looking nugs. However, this is like one of the smaller nugs. This would be more of like a Shop Mary smalls, or possibly what they used to consider mediums. So it's a little bit bigger than a Shop Mary small, but it wouldn't be big enough to be considered like the premium size, at least in my opinion. So I'm a little bit disappointed on the size of the nug, because if I was paying full price, I want big nugs, right? But the look of the nug, this is one of the most beautiful. Look at this. It kind of reminds me of a Christmas tree all lit up with ornaments and Christmas lights. Look how it glistens. This one is super, super trichome. And the nose on this, guys, man. So this one does have tropical notes. It does have a lot of pine. I smell a lot of pine. And I'm getting like tropical, almost like you're on a beach. Maybe you can smell the coconuts in the air or the coconut suntan lotion. You know what I'm saying? Like you got little hints of tropical notes with the pine. So this one has a really nice nose. So it's awesome, man. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful flower. Let me go ahead and catch the comments, guys. Let me see if I can. There. Yo, so Final Stage says he loves the lives where we get acknowledged. Hey man, that's what it's all about. You know, we're interacting together. We're a community. In fact, this is my favorite. This is my favorite way to do reviews because I love interacting with you guys. So shout out to you, man. I really love the videos that you're doing. Guys, make sure you subscribe to the Final Stage. He's got over a couple thousand subscribers, I believe, and he earned it. You know, he's got really good content. He's fair. He's honest. He's truthful. He doesn't give you any BS, and he's not going to try to sell you anything. And that's what I like. So thank you for doing that, man. Guys, go check him out. Let's go ahead and first, let's do a little squish on this one. Man, it's such a beautiful nug. Let me get a different one. Let's do a little squish. Oh, they're all beautiful. Very, very sticky. This kind of reminds me of old schools like, what was it, the Super Booth? Remember how it was all trichomed out, great for washing? Yeah, that's what this reminds me of. So if you had the Super Booth from old school, like the structure and the stickiness and the trichomes on it remind me of that. Not the nose, just just that part. But yeah, man, let's check it out. Let's do a snap. Falling apart on me. Dark hairs. Just beautiful stuff, guys. We do. We do. And by the way, it smells kind of like ice cream cake. It does. It has like a cakey scent to it. Very sweet. It's got piney, and it's got like tropical, almost like coconut scent to it. That's what it reminds me of. So if that's what you're into, go check out Ice Cream Breath crossed with Shoreline. All right, guys. So I do have a couple cones packed up. Let's go ahead. My favorite part of the sesh, other than just hanging out with you guys, is smoking with you guys. So I'm sure most of you guys are already seshing, but let me know what you guys are smoking on because I'm about to join you. So leave a comment on which one you want to try first. Do you want to start with Alien Grapevine, or do you want to start with the Ice Cream Breath crossed with Shoreline? Leave a comment and you guys get to pick. Yeah, I can't wait to smoke. Can't wait, can't wait. Leave a comment, guys. Which one would you rather smoke first? So we got the Ice Cream Breath and Shoreline, and you have the Alien Grapevine. Which one's it gonna be? Which one's it gonna be? Yo, we're getting multiples for the Ice Cream Breath. Y'all want the Ice Cream Breath? Ooh, Review Sesh says the Alien Grapevine. I knew you were gonna vote for that one. See, Review Sesh is a big Blockberry head, guys. He loves his Blockberry. So that's what it reminds me of, honestly. So if you're into that cherry citrus cookie type flavor, that's what it kind of reminds me of. All right, so it looks like we got a couple of votes for the ice cream. So that's the one we're going to start with, guys. That's the one we're going to start with. Heck yeah, heck yeah. All right, let me get my joint. Drink some water real quick. All right, we got the ice cream breath crossed with the shoreline, guys. I've got it packed in a cone. I did not do the glass tip tonight. I was in a hurry. Um, so we got it in a regular raw cone tonight. Yes, sir. Wonderful, wonderful nose. King size. You know how we do. All right, let me go ahead and grab my lighter. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to go ahead and light this up. So cheers. Smoke them if you got them. Review sesh. The Alien Grapevine will be next. Here we go. Cheers, guys. Let me turn my fan away from me a little bit. It's blowing directly on me. Having that. Cheers, guys. Dang, I didn't realize how big these king size cones were. Oh my. Hmm. So I don't know about what Space was talking about, but there's lots of flavor coming off of mine right now. So I'm not sure what he was smoking on, but this one has a ton of flavor. And we got the white ash. Let's go ahead and take a couple pulls and I'll help you describe it, or I'll try to describe it a little bit. So surprisingly, I'm getting some pepper notes. I am getting some peppery notes, almost kind of cushy. Let me go in for a little bit more. Okay, and I'm starting to get a little bit of the tropical notes now. And as we see, it's a perfect white ash, and it's wanting to start a resin ring, but it hasn't started. Oh, there we go. It's starting to build up. Look at that white ash, guys. What? Yeah, it's got a little bit of peppery and spice on the back end too. I wasn't expecting that. All right, all right. So Texas Stiff says, nice ash. And cheers, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and ash that and go ahead and check in with the comments. Ooh, there's that resin ring, guys. Whoa. I got a feeling this is gonna be a strong one. I'm starting to get more of that cushy pine, slight tropical notes. It's really kind of hard to describe. I was expecting more of the ice cream cake flavor, as you can smell it. Wow. Really nice. Really, really nice, guys. Let me go ahead and check the comments. What do you guys think about this? Have you ever had ice cream breath crossed with shoreline? Ruben says it's looking good. And guys, I love you guys so much that I haven't even ate dinner yet. I wanted to make sure I was ready for you guys, and I did not get a chance to eat dinner. So I know I'm going to be super blitzed after we're done. Because if you don't eat before you smoke, you know how that is. I'm going to be super blitzed before we're done. So I made some pork tenderloin with some rice on the side. I'll be looking forward to that. Right here, we're looking at ice cream breath crossed with shoreline. Yo, we got Chiefin Sessions. Yo, what's up, brother? Thank you for joining the live, man. Welcome to the sesh. As you would say, keep cheap. Yeah. Yeah, it's got some spicy pepperiness on the XL. It's definitely making it tickle my throat. Oh yeah. King size is definitely the way to go for a full session. Yeah. I always feel like if I smoke like a regular classic size joint, I always need to smoke something else with it, like a dab or something. But when you smoke a full king size, you know you're good. We're about to smoke two of them. Appreciate you guys coming in. We got Sunfish for Fish. He says, "Oh boy, cheers." What's up, brother? Welcome to the live. Hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. We are 4 away from taking a dab. So that means if we get to 20 likes when this joint is done, we'll take a dab and then come back and do another joint. Oh my God. And Ruben wants to welcome you all in. Thank you so much for joining us on this live where we discuss anything and everything that's 420 related. And I'm always looking for my bang for the buck. I got this for half off last week. So I do not have a code and I'm not encouraging the sale of anything. But just so you know, the first time you go on their website, they give you 15% off. So you can get 15% off without having a code. You just go on their website. We got Lone Star Sunfish. Hit you with that double tap. Oh, I see you. I see you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. He wants to see a dab. He says, hot dab. So it's staying lit. No problems there. I kind of like this, guys. It's a little bit different than what I'm used to. As you guys know, I'm always smoking on that candy and that gas. I've heard mixed reviews on this one. I heard that when it first came out, when it was fresh, when it was a fresh batch, that it was better. That maybe this is a little bit on the dry side, but it's still good. But maybe it's not as fresh as when it first came out. That's the reviews I'm seeing. So just so you know, keep an eye on that. You know, if I was going to get from their site right now, I would go with the strains that just hit the site. That's what I would do. Thank you so much, Chief, and I appreciate that. Whew. Yeah, this one's got some drip to it. It definitely has a heavier resin ring at this point. I'm gonna go ahead and ash. Dude, I got so high that I forgot to ash this last time. So I've got a little bit of ash I gotta clean up. So leave a comment, guys. How many of you guys have tried Flowgardens? And tell me, how much are you willing to pay for an eighth? I try not to pay more than 20 an eighth, but I'm willing to pay more for the right stuff. On occasion, I couldn't pay 35, 40 an eighth all the time because I'm a heavy smoker. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't afford that. Maybe as a treat. Some of you guys might have deep pockets. So let me know. What do you think? How much are you willing to spend for an eighth? So I went ahead and leveled it out a little bit. So I did light it just now. Really nice. I'm getting nice, relaxing effects. It is strong. The effects are definitely there. It's burning white, or almost white. And final stage says almost to 20 lights. Here, puff, puff, pass. Yeah, that's that stuff, y'all. I'm pretty high off of this right now. Look at that resin drip. Ooh. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go open a window. Getting a little bit smoky in here. It's getting a little bit smoky. Thank you guys if you're just now joining me. We are smoking on that ice cream breath cross switch shoreline. My head moderators are Ruben Walls and Jeffrey Barkstow. I also have a few others as well in here. They are the ones that I go to, and I appreciate you guys all joining. If you have any questions or need anything, oh shit, dude, I'm getting high, so I'm gonna burn myself. Yo, Ruben, how are you liking that bomb E-rig, man? Are you loving your dabs now? I heard you got some stuff from. Did you get some stuff from J Grows? What did you get recently? Guys, don't forget to go check out J Grows 420 every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central for a new drop. So I got some trop bubbles on the way, and it's something crossed with bubble bath. It's gonna be good. You know, old school hemp. He just made a new drop. Don't forget to go check out oldschoolhemp.com. Code Be Real. I believe right now he's got a sale. He's actually lowered the price on everything. So instead of being 180, he's dropped his exotics down to 160, and then everything else is like 140 an ounce. So just keep that in mind. Old School has gone down on his prices starting yesterday. Um, and you also get 10% off automatically, I believe, or with Code Be Real. I'm not sure. Just try it. Just add the code and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? So Old School's got some new stuff that just hit. So go check it out. I'm interested in the alt gas OG and the Gary Payton. What do you guys think about that? But yeah, I'm super blitzed off of this one, guys. This one is strong. Ice cream breath crossed with shoreline. Guys, we're one like away from doing a dab. Y'all trying to get really, really blitzed? I do have some, sorry, I do have some Headhunter from Shop Hello Mary that we can dab if we hit 21. Stay tuned. This will be in a video soon. Don't forget to use code BeReal at Shop Hello Mary for 10%. I would highly, highly, highly suggest the pink runts and the infinity runts. If you can get your hands on it while you can, because those both sold out last time, just so you know. I'm talking about Shop Hello Mary. Just remember, I'm the one that told you about it. So yeah, this one's good. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one out because we do have a lot more to go. So in conclusion, on this strain, ice cream breath and shoreline, I would say that maybe it could be a little bit fresher, but at the same time, it's amazing. Like it's really good. Like this beats a lot of company stuff. Like hands down, it's premium product. It looked like old school hemp's like super booth looked like. It was pretty like that, maybe even prettier, and it had amazing flavors like pine, like tropical. It was cushy. It had some peppery on the exhale. It was a little bit spicy. It just it was a little bit maybe it tickled my throat. I wish it was a little bit smoother. Maybe it's not as fresh as it should be. I don't know. But this was super super strong. It doesn't matter what the percentage is. That really doesn't matter to a point. But it was super strong. I liked it. It was sticky. This is great. So yeah, I could definitely recommend it. I would like to see more of the ice cream flavor come through and not just in the nose. But that's just me. I don't know what shoreline tastes like. I've never had it before, so I'm assuming I was getting the tropical slash coconut flavor and the pine from that. That's what I'm guessing. So let me know what you guys think. So we got Joe G, PG, CS saying cheers, my bros. Cheers, bro. Cheers, Joe. We just checked out Ice Cream Breath Cross with Shoreline. And guys, if you're into pop culture and just shooting the breeze, go subscribe to Joe G, PG, CS. And it sounds like you're an investigator, detective, or something. All those letters behind your name. So, but yeah, I like that, man. I like that one. So we got a few more. We got some more to check out, but we're going to be smoking one more. But before we do that, let's take a dab. We're at 20 likes. Heck yeah. We're about to smoke on the alien grapevine after that. So let's see. I don't really have much to dab except for the headhunter and some BHO, and I'm not about to dab no BHO right now. So let's see. We're about to dab some rosin. Dude, I'm so blitzed. Blitzed. It's like, wait, I gotta take another dab and smoke another joint. I get to. I gotta make it without crashing out. Like, All right. Hopefully this is not super dirty. I haven't checked. Okay, good. All right, all right. What's good, everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I want to make sure the light comes on, so I want to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. I didn't have the light on. There we go. Yo, isn't that pretty? It's a beautiful device. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. My throat is starting to close on me. Here we go. I am Blitz, guys. I'm feeling really good. So yeah, I would definitely recommend that one. If that's your profile, I would definitely recommend it. Grabbing my hot knife. Alright, so we got some Shop Hello Mary rosin, code Be Real for the best deal. This is gonna be Headhunter. It's Legend OG crossed with Headhunter. I can't remember now. I don't remember. Yeah, so this is called the Maglow. This is the Balm E-Rig device. And you can use code BeReal at Balm Official to get 10% off there. If you're trying to get a really cool E-Rig, you know, whatever you want to do. Oh, nice. Yeah, guys, I am super blitzed. I think this is going to go nicely with that shoreline flavor that I got. What are you guys smoking? Do you have something to dab? Let me go ahead and make sure I say hey to everybody. Okay, awesome. Just want to make sure I'm not leaving anybody. What are you guys dabbing on tonight? Leave a comment if you're dabbing. And go check out Shop Hello Mary if you're looking for a good deal on dabs. I would also recommend J Grows 420. Old School has rosin as well. All right, cheers, guys. We're gonna go in sesh mode. Cheers. Oh, and Skittles, yeah. It almost tastes like Skittles. You know, I didn't even know that the pink runts was a Skittles cross. I didn't even know that. Yeah, but the pink runts that I got from Shop Hello Mary, that stuff's amazing. Getting it back up. Here we go. Cheers. Oh, I think it's Gushman's. Yeah, this is crossed with Gushman's. I think it's Legend OG and Gushments because that cooling effect was actually pretty nice. Wow. That's what this is. Legends OG crossed with Gushments. And then I was smoking on some pink runts earlier, and I believe that's Skittles crossed with gelato. And I don't know. I guess it's just the pheno that they use because it's very different than other Skittles cross. Hey, when I accidentally do that, there we go. So yeah, we're at 21 likes. I appreciate you guys. You guys are freaking awesome. Cheers. We've had a good sesh so far. We're only halfway into the sesh, by the way, guys. We're already over an hour in, but it's Sunday night. That's what we do around here, guys. So let's go ahead and go in for the second one. So, um, I can't wait to smoke this one though. This is going to be for you, Review Sesh, and for everybody that loves things that smell like Blockberry. That's what this smells like to me. Very, very similar to Blockberry or possibly Halle Berry from um, um, freaking name. My mind is going blank because I'm high. Black Tie CBD, and I'm losing my voice because because of the dad. Let me get some water real quick. I do not want to lose my voice during a live. That'd be crazy. Sorry about that, guys. I'm like having a hard time talking right now. All right, so the next one I'm going to be looking at is the one that reminds me of Blockberry or Halle Berry from Black Tie. So here we go. We got another one. Now this one is like straight purple. Look at that. Look at all that purple. Joe G says, Shop Hello Mary, rosin is delicious. Code Be Real for the best deal. Yeah, absolutely. I want to get the triple berry rosin. I'm going to be ordering that on my next Shop Hello Mary order. And I'm going to be ordering some more pink runts because they sent me a quarter. It's not enough. It'll be gone before I get a chance to review it, so I got to buy some more. Here we go. I'm going to light this one up. So, smoke them if you got them. We're going for round two. This one is going to be the Alien Grapevine. Cheers, guys. So, if you're interested, this is what we're smoking now. Okay? Cheers. Okay? Yeah. Kind of has like a trop cookies taste to it. Yeah, at least so far. And now the citrus is starting to come through. I'm just trying to get it lit right now. There we go. Ooh, interesting. Oh. Now I would say, ooh, That's very interesting. I would say that this one is a little bit tasting a little bit dry on my throat, a little bit harsh. So you're getting like a very dark gray ash. This is not the white ash that we got. Oh, well, there we go. See, it's not completely even, but it's not as light as the last one was. At least not yet. It's not bad. It's starting to lighten up more. Maybe I just needed to give it more time. I don't know. What do you guys think? Was the last one a little bit lighter or about the same? It's kind of hard to tell when you're this high. Yo, we got Cruising with William in the house. I'm really getting like a really strong floral grape, and it's really tangy. And the ash is starting to lighten up more, by the way. It does have, ooh, pardon me. Yeah, like I said, it's a little bit hard to smoke. It's definitely a little bit harsher than the other one was, but it might be from the tanginess. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go ahead and ash it. So I wanted to say what's up to Cruising with William, and I hope you're having a great night. I'm not sure if I said hello to you yet or not. This one's pretty good. It does kind of remind me of Blackberry in some ways. It does have some citrus notes to it as well. I would say to give it a try, review sesh, you know, but I am super blitzed right now. We got a long ways to go. So right now we are looking at this alien grapevine. If you're just now joining, make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you comment. Let me know you're in here. I want to make sure I say what's up to you. And if you don't mind, go ahead and subscribe to your boy. Yeah, I appreciate everybody joining. Hope you had a great weekend. I'm going to be having some really nice pork tenderloins and some rice after this live is over with. Super hungry. And make sure you let Flowgardens know that if you do check them out, that you found out about it through the boy. Be real. Yo, my bad. I breathed in a little bit too deep. I would say that it has great flavor, but the tanginess and slight dryness of it really makes it hard to smoke. You know how Rick Ross says the purple flowers is hurting my chest. Well, that's a good example. Like he's not lying. Them purple flowers, they be hurting your chest. You know what I'm saying? This is not a super smooth smoke. The flavor's there, but it's not smooth. And that stupid bag won't stand up. So we got a nice resin ring like the other one did. So like there's nothing wrong with the cleanliness of it. I would say, you know, they are true to their name and their word. Like this is, you know, real cultivators, really high-end genetics. These people are serious about what they're doing, you know. But I would say that if you're not getting it fresh, then it might be a little bit harsh. I don't know. Maybe they need to work on their storage or something. I don't know. I don't know how long they keep stuff in stock. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is just a harsh flower. I don't know. Accidentally knocked the ash off. Give me 1 second, guys. So yeah, we do have a resin ring. It is staying lit. I put it down in the ashtray. It's one test I like to do. You know, if it's really good flour, it should stay lit. And it did. See, this one is a little bit spicy and woody on the end. It's got that cookie, Tropicana cookie flavor to it. It's got that super boost citrus to it with some cherry. You know, it has that cookiness to it. It's actually starting to get more flavorful as you get towards the middle of the J, which I like. That's a good sign. So review sesh, maybe I'm just being a little, you know, little, what's the word? Yo, what's up? We got, oh, it's checks. Okay, I'm like, I don't even know how to say that. He says, we smoking that Flowgardens. What's up, checks? Everybody, welcome checks to the live. I know him from Discord. Thank you for joining us on the live, man. Yeah, I'm smoking. This one is the Alien Grapevine. So Rich's bud. Sorry, man. Guys, I'm on my second fat joint, by the way. So like, I'm having a hard time with my voice. But Rich's bud says those oils are coming through that paper. Yeah, for sure. So I'm super blitzed right now. Super blitzed. We're over halfway into the J. The resin ring is strong. And Ruben says, oh, okay. So the smoke is rough. Yeah, for sure. It's like Rick Ross says, the purple flowers is hurting my chest. Yeah, this tastes like some purple flowers for real. All right, guys, I'm gonna put that one to the side. It's definitely got the potency. Like, I don't have to smoke more to know if it's any good. Strong flavor. Strong flavor. Which one was it? This one has strong flavor, okay? It does smell and taste very similar to Blockberry and Halle Berry. It's got that super boof. It's got grape notes as well, but it was a little bit harsh. So keep that in mind, but it was super strong. I think it would go great in a ball vape. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. Let me take a sip of water real quick. Mario, you're an awesome dude, man. So we also smoke we also smoke some ice cream breath crossed with shoreline. That one was really good, and I can't wait. I can't wait to try this one. This one is like really high end, guys. I didn't even smoke this, but both of those smoked great. Okay, like as far as the taste and the effects, both of them were great. And they were both basically white ash. One was more white ash than the other. But I would suggest, I hadn't even smoked this one, but just based off of the effects of the others, and you can tell that the looks was really nice on this one, and the THCA percentage on this one is 33%, and it's a fresh flower. I would suggest getting the blue runts, and I haven't even smoked it yet. We're going to be checking this one out on a future video. So that one was really nice, but we just smoked this one. This was the first one we smoked, and I did like this one a little bit more than the Alien Grapevine. So I've never had this strain before, but I have had ice cream cake, and I wish it would have been more ice cream cake. So let's get one more look at these. Excuse me. Let's get one more look at this. Yo, let me zoom in. And I'm about to go eat some dinner. I really appreciate you guys joining on the live. Make sure you subscribe. Look at that beautiful nug. This one was the ice cream breath crossed with shoreline. I can suggest it. It's definitely worth trying. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely worth trying. I think it's very interesting, especially if you don't have access to those high-end uh, strains that like shoreline. I think that's the same one that does the Mentos strain, I think. But yeah, this is really interesting. I liked it. So, anyways, please hit the like button, comment, and subscribe if you're into anything and everything that's 420 related. And let me know, would you cop this or would you pass? Hey guys, I really appreciate you joining me on this live tonight, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.